Hey, earlier I brought up you can donate to the Love Up Venmo account. So if you get on Venmo and you search Love Up Foundation, you could donate to the Love Up Venmo, and we could start granting all these improvisational Love Up moments. Just grant them as we go. It'd be very cool moments. So you could donate 50 cents, $1, whatever. If everybody donated $1, we could do a lot of great things really quick. So search Love Up Foundation on Venmo. Joey Bradfisher, Audio Ninja in the studio. What happened with your dad?
Okay, so my dad, he lives out of state, quite far away from me. I grew up in a town of 600 people. Not a lot goes on there. He still lives there, and he texts me and calls me sometimes. But again, not a lot goes on in his life. He's not a big talker. And last Monday, he texts me, and he's like, "Hey, can I give you a call?" And it was during the show, and he's like, So I just want to let you know that I think I may have COVID-19. I was like, okay, obviously a very scary thing. He's like, I'm in line right now to get the test, and I'm going to get my test in 2 to 9 days. I'll let you know what happens. And of course, I expect him to let me know what the test results are, right? So Monday happens, then Thursday, I hear nothing. Friday, I was like, well, I should find out what's going on with my dad. I give him a call, and we're talking, and nothing about COVID comes up. And we're at the point in the conversation where we're about to get off the phone, and we're talking about the weather, because that's his go-to every time. We're going to talk about the weather, what the weather's like there, what the weather's like where I'm at. And finally, I just said, well, I guess, since you haven't got your test results back yet, you probably don't have COVID, so you should be good. Because he was saying his symptoms, they weren't as bad as they were before. And he's like, oh, no, I got the test back. I have COVID. I got the test results back yesterday.
Oh, what? Couldn't you tell me that the first thing when we got on
Yeah, right?
What?
Is that how laid back he is?
Yes.
Like, he's so laid back. He's like, that didn't even occur to him that would be an important piece of information.
My mom and dad are both like that. And the reason they are is they don't want to bother me.
Sure.
My mom came here about 8 years ago, and she knew she was going to get married in Vegas, and she did not tell me she was going to get married because I was on vacation that week. And she went to Vegas and sent me a picture in a drive-through chapel saying, hey, just got married. Just want to why didn't you invite me?
Did she tell your dad?
No, she did not.
Are they divorced?
Oh, yeah, they're divorced.
Okay,
Yeah.
Hey, man, a lot of weird stuff happens on this show.
Hey, that's true.
A couple days ago, we had a married couple with a guy watching him. So I didn't know what was going to go on. You came from a small town, too.
I mean,
That's
you
fair.
said, Dad, let me know when you got the results. He should have called you and told you.
Yeah, and in that conversation, we were talking about COVID the entire time.
You would almost think that you get the letter or the email that says you have it, and you call your son, hey, guess what? I found out I have COVID.
Yeah.
Instead, he got it, waited. And then even in the phone call,
No.
like,
No big
hey,
deal.
I got it. And then so when he tells you, oh, yeah, I got it, what went through your mind, and what did you say to him?
Well, I said, why did this not come up first? This is a global crisis. How do you not say that first thing? And he's like, I don't know. I thought your sister might have told you. I didn't think it was a big deal.
Do you think he just
That's
didn't want to
such a bad
stress you out?
I guess. I don't know. But
It reminds me of my father and my sister used to have this conversation, but the other way around. My sister, up and coming in the TV world back in the day, and she would travel all around the world and not tell anybody.
Yeah.
And then my sister would go tell my dad, oh, gosh, he's like, what are you doing? I'm on my way to the airport. I'm going to Brazil. And my dad would be like, what? What? And he'd just be, oh, yeah, I'm going to Brazil for whatever. And he'd be like, you want to give your dad a heads up that you're leaving the country?
Yeah. He still thinks it isn't a big deal. I called him yesterday, got a couple updates. He's mowing the lawn. He just burned some brush. And I'm like, Dad, this has to do with your lungs. Why are you burning brush? And he's like, well, I mean, it was going to rain today, so I needed to burn the brush today.
You can't argue with that logic.
Yeah. But he's feeling okay?
He said he's feeling okay now.
Okay.
And
He's ready to get out of the house.
quarantine rules,
Yeah, he's doing all the quarantine stuff. He's off work for 2 weeks, but he's going to the camper tomorrow, so we'll see. We'll see.
in a town of 600 people, you're surprised that COVID got there at all.
Exactly. So it's a real thing.
Yep.